forces. That's the point, Sergeant.
Hello everybody, my name is KRYPTIK and welcome back to another video. Now, as you guys know, the Battlefront 2 trailer was released a couple of days ago. Now, there's loads of stuff that we've seen in that trailer and loads of stuff that EA have been releasing on the official Star Wars Battlefront 2 website. Did I say that right, or did I say fishing? Fishing? You know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to keep it in. There was one shot in the trailer in particular that caught my eye. This being that kind of red figure, and I didn't know who it was at first. I even suggested yesterday that it might have been Iden's father. That was due to the fact that her squad, the Inferno squad, actually supposedly reports to her father, and that kind of looked like what she was doing. However, upon reading quite a lot of comments and a lot of stuff online, I'm pretty sure that this figure is a sentinel. Now, that's basically what this video is going to be about, telling you guys what sentinels are, where they came from, what they're doing in this Star Wars Battlefront game, etc, etc. So first off, we'll start with what sentinels are. They were droids that were used by the Galactic Empire after Palpatine's death, following the Battle of Endor. As you can see, their bodies look very similar to battle droids. However, sentinels are actually cloaked in red robes similar to those Imperial guards that protect the Emperor. Now, what I found really interesting was that they were actually created as part of the contingency. Now, the contingency was essentially a plan formulated by Palpatine himself. Now, this plan was put in place to make sure the Galactic Empire did not outlive him. I also found it pretty interesting how the Sentinels were created while Palpatine was still the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic. During this period, Sentinels were actually sent off to protect certain things that the Empire deemed valuable. For example, quite a few of them were assigned to a recently built observatory on Jakku. So essentially what Sentinel is a droid that was built during the Emperor's reign, and whilst he was alive they were used to protect certain things and carry out certain missions, and then after the passing of the Emperor they're used to sort of stand in his place and give orders for him. Something else I found out that was pretty interesting was the fact that they can only convey important messages from the Emperor to somebody whose blood has been identified by the Sentinel. So obviously this is like a top secret kind of operation, and Iden's going to be very, very high up, which we know for Battlefront 2. Of course, she is the squad leader, so she'll be taking commands directly from the Emperor, which means we'll be hearing lines that we've never heard Palpatine say.
I am the Senate.
So that's pretty interesting. I'm thinking of bringing out quite a few of these short videos that kind of focus primarily on one aspect of what we saw in the trailer. For example, this time it was that red figure who we now know, I'm pretty sure, was a sentinel. Now, a lot of information has just come out about this game. We've got tanks. We can play in, we can go in tanks, dude. We have customizable classes. We can upgrade our weapons, characters, heroes, and there are some sick new maps that we know have been implemented into the game as well. So I'm thinking of doing these like short and sweet videos for you guys, just updating you on Battlefront 2 and also kind of just focusing in on one aspect. So yeah, now you know what a sentinel is. I didn't know until like today, and we know that we're going to be getting them in the next game. Anyways, that's from me. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Now, if you could do me a favor and let me know down in the comments below whether you want to see more of these short videos on a regular basis, mixed in of course with the sniping videos, me doing challenges live on the Battlefront that we've got now. I enjoy doing both. These ones are more formal, I find, but informative, and the other ones I'm kind of just messing around, having a bit of a laugh. So make sure you let me know, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I nearly just hit my camera off the stand. Let's not do that again. I'm like telling myself off. Not again, Sam. Okay.